Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're going to be taking a look at a candle. This is the Nlumec candle. Now I just want to start off by saying this candle unfortunately is not available. This is from a startup company located in New York, and as far as I can tell they are no longer selling this candle. This is an extremely unique candle though, and this is an unscented candle, but it is made of beeswax, so it has a little bit of a scent. Here we have it in this box. Before we begin, let's actually take a look at the box and let's read, because this is a very interesting candle, and as soon as you see it, like, that'll be all you can think about. So it says Nlumec is derived from the conceptualization of emotions into individual algorithmic expressions in which we map onto thoughtfully designed volumes. And if you want to check them out, you can always go to the website nlumec.com. The website is still open. They still do have an Instagram. They have 3 styles, but as far as I can tell, you can't actually buy any of the candles. As a company, we pride our products on quality, intention, and a transformative experience. Consider it an anti-form gesture and an attack on minimalist aesthetics. Composed of ephemeral materials, there is a beauty in the erasure of the process and the consumption of our candles. Nlumec, like non-objective pure abstraction, is about nothingness. To enjoy the light, you must erase the art, a tender gesture. Sorry, I usually don't trip up on so many words, but a lot of the words in this kind of definition of the candle are kind of abstract and they hit me out of nowhere, so it's like my mind doesn't associate a candle with this usually. Now again, when you see this candle, you will know exactly why. And let's give you a little bit of a hint. And if you can see, that's a 3D render of a candle. So the lifespan of this candle, 60 hours, net weight 22, and it's made of 100% beeswax and palm wax, and it's hand poured in New York. So let's get this out of the box. And again, as soon as you see this, this will blow your mind. So we're going to put this to the side and we're going to take a look at this candle. Look at this beautiful candle. It is made and 3D printed. While this is more or less a block, they had other ones that was like kind of, I think it was a little bit rounded, and one was shaped like an egg, but look at the contours on this. It's amazing. Now, this was in the box and I kind of hid it while transporting it here, so it kind of smashed one side. I guess you had to make sure that it's just kind of like, carefully placed. Now at the bottom here you can see where if you 3D print something, this will be kind of the base, and this is where it's printed on. So you can see it's not exactly perfect here on the bottom, but let's not look at that side. Let's look at these sides here. It's beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful and unique candles that I've ever seen. And we're going to light this up here. I'm going to keep this on the plate. And again, I'm pulling this close to me just so I can smell again. It has like a very light scent to it. Now, they would call it an unscented candle, but it does have a bit of a scent to it. So we're going to turn the light off here. We're going to get some nice moody vibes, and we're going to light the candle. Now, usually with scented candles, they come in like their own little, what do you call it? Like their own little like jar, and that's fine. In this case, you would need a base for this candle, or else it just kind of does not work. But look at that candle. Look at the way it's like creating a pattern around this. It's beautiful. Let's move around the candle here. And the way it kind of casts shadows onto itself. Like, if you can actually see the candle here, you can see that this part here is dark, and where the flame is, it's kind of moving around and interacting with the candle in a special way. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful piece of art. And again, it doesn't have a lot of scent, but if you've ever smelled beeswax it kind of has that scent. Oh, for a second, I thought it was about to go out. It is beautiful. And while it may look a little bit overexposed here, it is casting like this perfectly moody little sensation here. And you can see the star that's around it because the flame moves. I'm gonna blow this here. Look at the way it kind of dances around it. Now, maybe, and just maybe, if we put enough support into reaching out to this company, maybe they'll go buying. But as far as I could tell, they were pitching their product to stores in November, and then just unfortunately, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't get enough orders, or maybe it was proved too hard to make, or the pricing wasn't right, it just didn't work out. But this is one of the most beautiful candles that I have ever seen. And maybe you agree with me too. So I'm gonna take off the wide angle lens because that, let's see, we took that off here because I want you to get like a good view of the candle itself. We're gonna zoom in on this. You can see how it goes from being dark to almost, it's like, if you've seen your skin and you shine like a flashlight through it, you can see kind of like that pink, you can see the light going through it. It is very organic. Wow, this is, I mean, I'm just gushing over this just for the beauty of what it is, and again, what it could be. It's a beautiful piece. If you're having dinner, you have this in the center of it. It's going to first cast light. I think that the color of the wax that they use, it makes the dispersion of light beautiful, because usually they do come in jars, either black, like let's say Urban Apothecary and Boy Smells, or maybe something clear like Apothecary. But this one here, it's free. You can put it whatever you want to put on, or put it on. Right now I have it literally on one of my small plates, so that's where it's going to live for its life, and then I'll clean off the wax once it's done. But this is beautiful, and I guess if you guys want to see a little bit more about how the candle degrades over time, well, maybe not degrades, but just gets used up over time, definitely if you're interested, I can definitely show you how this is. Maybe I'll take some photos for Instagram. So right now I am focusing on that. You can already see the middle part of this candle is starting to melt away, and it's beautiful. It is a beautiful looking candle. I just want this to expose properly. There we go. All right, guys, if you have any questions about this or anything, put it in the comments section below. This is one of my favorite candles that I've ever had the opportunity to take a look at. And I'm sure this is one of the most unique ones that you've ever seen too. But thank you so much for watching. You can find me on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. That is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.